my gosh, she made it. I love you. Hello. Welcome back to my channel, to my very white devoid desk, to the candlelight, to the crafting corner, the crafting corner. Welcome back if you're new or old. My name is Hello Studios. I'm a long-time LPS customizer who's been making customs since 2017. Today we are back on a mission. If you are unaware, Hasbro, the company behind Littlest Pet Shop, has made 6 generations over the years, and I think there is a pretty good consensus that the 3rd generation is the worst one. All the designs are very atrocious. They're really bad. Just look it up and you will be horrified. Because of this, LPS Gen 3 is kind of like the forgotten generation. Nobody uses them. Like, nobody uses them for anything. I don't see them used for customs. I don't see them used for videos. The only place I see them is on eBay because everyone is trying to get rid of them. So through this series, LPS Ugly Too Cute, I am challenging myself, or I should say torturing myself, by choosing these bases and as a customizer trying to fix them.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
Last week we tackled Krabatha, and that project Krabatha is the biggest meme that's ever come out of my channel. Some of the stuff that came out of Krabatha, I'm still scared of.
Krabatha, crack in the morning, gotta start my day right.
And there's a whole group chat dedicated to Krabatha. She's got her own cult following. I'm genuinely just terrified. There was this small point in that video where I mentioned that the crab, when you cut off the limbs, it looked like a tick. That spiraled out of control. People were sending me pictures of this crab on their LPS as a tick. It was terrible. It was wonderfully terrible. Oh, I just revel in the chaos. Anyway, thank you for the journey of Krabatha, the emotional journey. I am so excited for you guys to see who I have for you today. But first... this is just my fan mail segment. We're going to be opening up some mail I got in my P.O. box. As a reminder, you can always find my P.O. box in my channel About page if you would like to be featured on this channel. Woo, okay. Okay, so I'm going to try to squeeze 2 boxes in today. I know that's kind of whack and crazy. These have been sitting on my bedroom floor for the past week, and I'm excited to see what's inside of them. So this first package is from Violet. It comes the whole way from Australia. I believe this person had a little sister who had an LPS collection, and she actually sent me the collection. What's kind of interesting about this though is the LPS inside are supposed to be very damaged, so it's specifically for customizing. I'm very curious to what could be in this box. Got a little note. She is warning me that they're in very bad condition. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I'm wearing that. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay. Whoa, these are nuts. Let's just look at a few of these here. Yes, they've got very caked on paint. Oh, someone spent hours painting these though, that's cute. You can see some of them are pretty decrepit. Little heterochromic cat. You guys will laugh at me, but this is actually kind of what my LPS collection looks like right now anyway. Just a bunch of extremely damaged LPS. Ooh, this one's like a disco ball. She's going to space. That is a head, okay. Oh, I found the short hair body. So beyond generous to send this all the way from Australia. I'm sure the postage was not cheap, and I have a whole bag of goodies to see what I can do with. Super thank you to Violet. Shout out and thank you so much. The second package comes from Arizona. Guys, it's a box within a box, but this one has an address on it as well, so I'm gonna be careful showing it. I did see on the front it said, please open on camera. Don't worry, I got you. A little note. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my gosh. Another one. Fan from Addison. And it looks like Addison might have sent me some customs. What? Okay, so we got Vi, Optic. Vi is saying, I trusted you. Poor Vi. The water element. We got Joseph! And then we got Ragnar and Optic, and he's holding the water orb. Oh, look at art! We got Spine / Prince Aaron, My Sweet Beth, The Beast, Prince Vincent, Children. How charming. And Arthur and Molly, oh my goodness! We got, oh my gosh. We got a baby Vi. Are you kidding me? I am putting this on my windowsill. I have like a ton of tiny little knickknack things I like to put on my windowsill. And baby Vi is going over to the windowsill. Actually, let's do that right now. It's my windowsill. Got a little book here, I'll move. But I collect these little glass animals, and I even have a little tiny beast that was sent to me a while ago. But now I have a baby Vi. She can fit in just fine. Aww. I love how black patterns look on these type of LPS. I have a very, here, let me show you. I love to paint black on like brighter colors. I think that looks so pretty. And we got one more. Ooh. Addison took her hand at fixing a G3 base, and it is very cute. This is actually a very interestingly shaped G3 base, and I would love to visit it in the future. And then we do have a deer. She's got a little bit of a boo-boo. One of her wings got broken or stolen or tragically removed, but she's fine. She's a fighter. She can walk it off. These are so cute, and it just reminds me so much of when I started LPS customizing, and you can just see like the devotion and passion put into these customs. They just radiate happy energy. You can see Addison, they're in the background. They're kind of gonna be blurry, but they're there. But today, guys, we're not gonna worry about the fan art. We're gonna worry about the tragedy, the I can't even look at it. So everyone please scream at the sight of our newest subject for today's show, Lenard. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna get my knife because Lenard deserves to be threatened. Sorry, Lenard is a chameleon. He has a sort of mechanism that makes his eyes rotate and his tongue stick out. You can thank I Love You Vincent for suggesting Lenard. It was said with such conviction, I just felt compelled to give it to him. What have I done today to choose such a horrible thing? So the story of Lenard is a tale as old as time. I was scrolling on eBay, and I just happened to come across such a terrifying creature. I don't know how Lenard managed to get through various platforms of toy production. Somehow many people approved of this design and decided that kids would like it. So this is definitely not your usual LPS. You can even tell from G3 standards, this one is really atrocious. This one has 0 bobble. Actually, its neck is very strange. It feels like if I really wanted to, I could kind of like break it, but I probably shouldn't do that, even though it's like poking styrofoam. You just want to, like, it's very tempting. Truly today, I have chosen the worst LPS I think I've ever seen in my life. Lenard is just an enigma. Oh, so, well, despite this horrendous rendition, I love chameleons. I think they are such interesting animals. I suppose that'd be more reptile, but they're very cool. They can change color in their environments to kind of fit in, and I think this sort of camouflage is what makes them very interesting to a lot of people. I've seen a lot of documentaries just covering this creature, and some people even have them for pets, which is crazy. Like, that's probably the craziest pet I think you could have. Like a very cool person has a chameleon as a pet. I did find this small picture of like this baby chameleon. It's got a very pretty green pattern that I'm kind of inspired by. So maybe we can give that to Lenard because Lenard needs some serious help. Okay, just giving this design a little bit of credit, I will admit it is pretty accurate to a chameleon. I hate the paint job, don't get me wrong, the paint job is terrible. This mechanism,
this is awful in every way.
But the actual physical sculpture of this chameleon is not that bad, I'm gonna admit. However, that doesn't mean we're not gonna cut off body parts. I guess I'll just stop thinking at all and just say, I'm just gonna cut off the stuff that annoys me the most. Oh. I'm reluctant to cut off his feet, but they kind of look like they gotta go. Sorry, Lenard's feet. You'll be missed, Lenard's feet. Probably not. I'm just giving myself more work in the end, but whatever. You don't need this one either, right? You weren't saving this foot for anything. Yeah, this plastic's a little bit harder. Come on. Just chop everything off. Chop everything off. I don't like how these feet are placed at all. I think it just looks really not good. Ugh, that was like a whole workout. All right, does anybody want Lenard's feet? I'm gonna be selling them on eBay for about $100. If anyone is interested, just let me know. Okay, we're gonna get some glue. We're gonna get some glue. Misa no like this mechanism. And the easiest way to solve this, I believe, is to just put glue in this joint and break it. Here you go. Ooh, I got it on my finger. Ah, how does this always happen every time I use glue? We're gonna super glue his eyes shut. Oh, that was really fast. Wait, why is his tongue still sticking out? Did I super glue him in the wrong way? Lenard. There we go, that's better. Don't even worry about it, Lenard. You don't need the ability to blink. Your eyes are just so beautiful that you should keep them open all the time. Don't even worry about it, Lenard. I take good care of you. Oh, Lenard! Personal boundaries, Lenard. Brewed myself some coffee. You know how it is being a college student. Here's the thing. The thing is, chameleon eyes are so weird that I'm not sure how it's going to look on a Littlest pet shop, because they're very wrinkly and they've got a very narrow field of vision. They kind of operate like little telescopes, like they just kind of move at their own accord. They're interesting in real life, but LPS style, I don't know. Oh yeah, so if you hear a little noise in the background, let me show you. I got like a, what are those called? Essential oil diffuser. Oh my goodness, yes. I need more calming energy in my life, so that's what's going on back there. Shout out essential oil diffuser. Wow, I'm looking at pictures of chameleons right here, and their designs are so pretty. I'm just gonna put some pictures on screen of what I'm looking at. Wow, I really like this particular one. It's like yellow and greens with darker colors going through. I was thinking of looking for some chameleon sculptures so I can break down their basic anatomy and see if I can kind of make this look a little bit more accurate. Like if I were to keep the LPS style in mind, I don't know how to properly do that with a chameleon in the same way I don't know how to do with a crab, because their natural composition of their bodies, like the anatomical accuracies, are not indulgent for LPS modifications. LPS are very recognizable for their eye color and shape, and it's just not really possible with a chameleon, so like before, a lot of these customs are just more on the realistic aspect. We're gonna try and see what we can do. So chameleons have very interesting skin. It's very textured. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm stumped. There's like so much that needs changed. I don't know what to do. I guess I ought to keep his head being able to move at least. Lenard does deserve to have function of one of his joints. What have I done? Lenard, I don't know what to do with you. Okay, I'm thinking tail. Let's do that. Since I did cut off half his booty, we're gonna need to put a little armature. Get myself Lupine's old fingernail clippers. So I was thinking it might look cute if the tail kind of curled into the side, so it could maybe frame him a little bit better. That would look kind of cute, maybe. I don't know. I could make him laying. No, that's a bad idea. We're not doing that. I'm struggling, guys. I am struggling. Their legs are so weird. Why are their legs so weird? Whatever. Okay. You know what? Let's just start. The chameleon's body is so textured. I probably only need to get like a basic shape down here. You know how I love this pointy tool? It also has texture on its handle. I'm telling you, this thing can do everything. This is probably what I'm gonna use for most of the skin texture. So chameleons have a very distinct curl to their tail. I actually think they use that to grab onto branches as well. It's kind of like a fifth limb for them. Anyway, I want to make sure to get that signature twist. This looks really not good. Everywhere I look, something needs fixed, and I don't know how to handle that emotionally, so I'm just trying to distance myself from you, Lenard. I need a restraining order. Okay, I'll do this once, but then, you know, me and you, we can't see each other anymore. I'm sorry. That's just how it's gonna have to be. So I like to sculpt with my fingers, but this finger is covered in super glue. So every time I touch it, it like creates sharp edges from the texture on my thumb, on my index finger. Love that. Okay, Lenard has a tail. It's not that good, but we're not gonna worry about it for right now. Since the legs are gonna be so nubby, I don't know if I'll worry about adding an armature. Make them little chunky monkey legs. That's probably gonna look cute. That looks great. Wow. Like I said, the skin is very textured, so I'm just kind of worried about the general shape right now, and not too much to make it look perfect. Or that can just be my excuse for lazy sculpting, but it's okay. You know what? It's a process. Artistic interpretation. I know this looks like a mess, but I actually think I'm quite good at sculpting on legs. I did it twice with the Cheshire Cats, and each time I really liked how I sculpt the body. It was a complete resculpt, and I think it worked pretty well. So I have high hopes that I can do it again. I just get in like this zen mode when I sculpt bodies. Plus I made that whole Stormfly custom. That body was completely sculpted. Okay, you know what? I have hope. I have hope. I like this posture. We're keeping up the theme of chunky feet. Maybe this foot could be raised since it's pretty stable. I can't find my scissors, so I'm just gonna use this, whatever. Don't you worry, I'm gonna be dousing this in glue so we don't have to worry about it breaking. So I know you guys probably want me to fix this horrible mess that I've just done to the body, but I'm gonna be honest, I can't keep staring at this face. So we're gonna try working on the eyeballs and the structure of the face. Here's what's interesting though. The Chameleon photos I'm looking at, they're all kind of frowning. It's kind of cute. They've got like this natural kind of decline to their mouth, and it makes them look very frumpy grumpy. But the thing is with this base, it's very hard plastic. I have never worked with plastic, this material before, and that just means that I can't really cut into it. Like I can't cut into the face, so I can't just modify this mouth and cut into here and create divots. It's very hard plastic. I can't really describe to you what kind of plastic this is, but it's very... He's got a cranium, and it is very dense. So I'm gonna have to do the best I can just sculpting right on top. Basically all this means is his head is probably gonna look kind of bulky, but what you gonna do, you know? What am I gonna do? Guess we could cover the eyes? I really don't know if this is gonna look cursed because chameleon eyes kind of look very weird. And I don't know how it's gonna translate on an LPS base. So, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna get the shape down and see how it looks. Look at his bulbous eyes. It's like a goldfish. Also, another note, this LPS has very interesting skin texture, if I can show you. You know in the desert when they get very dry patches, so the ground kind of clumps together? That's what this reminds me of. But it's such a nice texture, I was thinking, why don't I just use this and like press it against my custom for texture? I don't know. We're gonna see. I think I'm just gonna have to salvage this mouth as good as I can, because I can't cut into and make a different mouth. Trying to fill in this joint too, where the head meets the other half of the head. This cranium has been cut in half. Here, I'll put the image right behind you so you can see it too, what I'm working off of. It goes like, it's almost like eyebrows. Oh, I just got a great idea. Hear me out, guys. Lenard can have a unibrow. This is the kind of whip photo I should show on my community tab just to panic people. Stay off my community tab if you value your sanity, just FYI. Okay, so I have noticed on their eyes, they kind of indent into their head. The problem is Lenard's eyes are kind of more positioned in a way that makes them look like they're protruding. And don't get me wrong, the original do protrude as well, but I'm gonna have a hard time making these look like they're attached to his face rather than just sculpted right on top. Because again, I can't cut into this plastic, especially now that I've super glued his eyes. Lenard's got eye bags like a college student. Oh my goodness. This is either gonna look so cursed or so cute. There's just no in between. What is happening? What is that? I have never sculpted something like this in my entire life, so I'm trying not to overthink it. I'm just letting my hands do their thing. Okay, real chameleon's pupil area is very small. I don't know if it'll look like a demon if I make mine tiny, so we're gonna see what this looks like. Whoa, my gosh, guys, it's so scary. How am I gonna make this look cute? Seriously. What do I even do? Does that look bad? I can't even tell. Okay, maybe I'm doing this wrong. It looks like the wrinkles are kind of, I don't know. They're not as pronounced as mine. Okay, maybe I can smooth around the eye and it'll look a little bit better. What am I doing? Okay, are we gonna test this texture theory? Okay, I want to see how hard I have to press to get this texture on. Yeah, I don't know if that'll work. Oh, actually, it's not bad. Okay, you might think I'm crazy, but I actually don't hate it. I mean, maybe when it's painted it'll look good. I can't tell right now, but I kind of have my heart set on making them look realistic, so this might be the best it gets. I don't know if it can get much better. I don't know, because I can't indent the eyes. I can't. Like, you can see the eyes clearly sit inside the head, but I can't do that. I mean, can I? No, I can't. I can't possibly cut into this. A little tedious to hand sculpt all these scales, but I think it'll be worth it. It's a new day. It's a new start. Lenard has another eyeball. Oh, there it is. Today's the day, guys. Today is the day that we finish Lenard. Here's what I came up with for the facial sculpting. I basically just repeated what I did on the other side. To be honest, I'm indifferent. I can't tell if it's gonna look good. We're just gonna have to paint it and see. And as you can see, he's a little bit top heavy, but I'm not too worried about it because we haven't actually sculpted his body too much. I think I might give him a little bit more of a curl to his tail. Maybe I'll just coil it up like a snake, Or like the poop emoji. It's alive with the beating of a young heart. I watched one of those reaction videos for the movie Spirit the other day, to someone's reaction to a person who's never seen the film, and I forgot how good that film is. It's one of those films I just know so well that I kind of just forgot how amazing it is. So it was so refreshing to see someone watching it with like completely fresh eyes. It was like the part where Spirit runs back from the camp and he's making those panicked horse noises, and I started crying. I was like, I forgot this was such like an emotional movie. The soundtrack kills me. It's so good. How is it so good? He looks like he's wearing mittens. They've got like 3 toes, it looks like. 2 that kind of sit together. I wonder if this counts as an opposable thumb, because it does appear like it moves like a thumb. Now I'm thinking about childhood movies. Is there a movie you guys used to watch as a kid that was like your repeat movie that you watched every day? For me, it was Sound of Music. I loved that movie as a kid. Like, my mom would put the movie on, and then I'd watch the whole movie, like, it's a long movie, and then as soon as it was done, I was like, okay, I want to watch it again, turn it on, rewind. I don't know if I like these toes that I sculpted. Snap. Look at all of them toes. It's actually pretty cute. Could there possibly be hope for him? I don't know, we're gonna have to see when he's painted. You know what else I miss with animation? Like with Spirit and stuff, how it just hits so hard? I just miss that 2D animation style. Disney had its 100-year anniversary recently, and they were gonna make the movie Wish as a 2D animated film, as like a commemoration, but then they didn't do that. Why? Don't get me wrong, I love 3D animation. It can do so much, like it's so cool. But I'd love to see a little bit of variety. There's something so magical about 2D animation. I mean, I know that the 3D sells, but 2D just looks so cool. Ugh, I miss it. Guys, I think we just need the spikes on the back. I feel like this will really tie the design together. It does feel like it's missing something here, so I'm looking off, here I'll show you this. I'm looking off this photo, which is also the coloring I want to do, and they do really prominent spikes here, and it looks super cute, like a dinosaur. So I'm going to try to imitate that a little bit. Ah, caffeine's making my hand shake. Look at them spikiness. Cute! Wait, I kind of love it. Guys, it's the moment of truth. It's finally time to paint Lenard. So I'm looking off this image still, like I said before. So that's what we're shooting for. I've got this sort of muted forest green. I mixed a little bit of brown to dilute the color, but here we go. Oh my gosh! This is actually, I re-sculpted most of this, not gonna lie. Like a big portion of this. Also, off camera, I covered this in Mod Podge so that the paint would stick better, especially to the head, since the plastic is a different material. I figured it would probably scrape off if I just painted directly on it. I'm doing a very light layer for this first coat. Make sure that there's no streaks. I'm also mixing this blue with my green. I was trying to match it as closely as I could with the picture. I just really like the picture's color. It's so pretty. And I also think with the picture around its eyes, it has this sort of darker pattern, and I'm thinking I can give the illusion of these eyes having like sunken in with the dark colors. That's my strategy anyway. Coat 2 time. Booyah, baby. I'm determined. We're gonna finish today, guys. Finish today. Let's do it. Oh, my package arrived. Yay! But shut up, I'm on a mission. Another coat of green. The seam looked like it filled up really nicely. I remember there used to be a line here. You can see it kind of, but it's not too bad. Dang, Lenard, look at those biceps. He's definitely Krabatha's workout partner. Lenard needs a backstory now, guys. We did it for Krabatha. Now it's time for Lenard. Oh, wait. Krabatha and Lenard are dating? Who said it? What? Lenard's looking to have a glow up. He went to the gym to get some muscles, and now he went to the salon to get a full body paint. He really wants to impress Krabatha on their date.
I am extraordinarily happy with this tiny little dishwasher. Okay, so I whipped out the tripod for this one. Oh, wow.
Hey. Subscribe to LPS Emily. Lenard's looking kind of oily, I'm not gonna lie. It's because I repainted him with Mod Podge and it kind of leaves a shine, so I'm going back over with some dry brush. Bring out some of the texture, nothing too nuts. And I wonder how I ruin my brushes. My whole palette is covered in green paint. Essence of Lenard. Lenard's liquefied skin. Lenard smoothie? Would that be good? Okay, I think I need to paint and stop talking. Lenard protein shake. We're doing like an off-muted yellow. Lenard's beard is yellow. Ew, wait, I actually don't really like that color. What'd I do? That's better. Much better. So the pattern on the face is very vague compared to the body. Let's see, darker on the eyes. Does look like this comes up. I'm just gonna wing it. It's only Lenard after all. His eye has yellow too, okay. This is reminding me of the angelfish custom. Stripes are so satisfying to paint. What is it about stripes? Ooh, I love this pattern! It's so pretty! It's reminding me of my I repaint customs, which are just kind of like a vague term for just partial customs, I suppose. Because I do a lot of lines with those customs. Painting lines is just therapy. It's straight up therapy. It's so soothing. And I thought this yellow was going to be a pain in the butt, but it's actually covering pretty nicely. Let the body dry for a moment while I paint the head. I'm not gonna lie, when I started this Ugly to Cute series, I didn't try very hard on Mr. Eyeballs, because it was kind of just about like making a video. It's like, I don't care that much. But now it's like serious. Now I'm invested in this journey. I want to actually make these LPS better, give them a better life, because this has taken me a long time to make Lenard. Not gonna lie. Wait, chameleons have nostrils? Lenard don't have nostrils. We failed, guys. I guess Lenard can't smell. Oh well, sorry Lenard. Time for the other side. The other side. I think my brain is deteriorating. Deteriorating every minute I'm forced to spend working on this thing. I can't think properly anymore. I don't know what's happening. I'm stuck in a matrix. Lenard has exhausted me. Emotionally, physically, emotionally. Okay, we're gonna work on adding a little bit of the dark pattern to him. I'm doing like a darkish blue with green. Don't worry about the yellow right now. It's not opaque yet. I just want to work on the dark colors, see where that goes before I put through all the work of cleaning it up. This is gonna make the design pop. Just you wait. Just you wait, Henry Higgins.
Just you wait, Henry Higgins, just you wait.
Have you guys seen the Last of Us show? It's also, it was originally a video game. Most people have heard of it. The actors and actresses did such a good job. I swear, I got so invested in that show when it was airing, because I watched it like as the episodes are being aired each week. I'm sure other people can relate to this, but sometimes like shows are almost too good in that way that it just takes up all your thinking pattern. I remember I was actually almost miserable waiting in between episodes. Like after I got attached to the characters, I didn't want to wait anymore, and then it was like all I was thinking about. So the episodes, I think they were airing on Sunday night for me, so I would watch them, and then all week it's all I would think about. It's like, what happens next? Shows are just kind of like escapism for me a lot of times. Like I just like to indulge in that. But it gets a little bit too far when it overcomes like your dreams. Anyway, is to say it's a great show. I really recommend it. It's like an apocalyptic show. It's a little bit scary, so if you're on the younger side, maybe don't watch it. And I got so invested that I went back and watched gameplay of the original story, and then I went and watched the second one because there's a second video game of it and that story, and I'm upset because I do not want to see the events of that second story play out. You know if you know. I know I'm just talking about like an obscure show right now, so I won't indulge too much into it. If you do talk about this show, especially the second season, in the comments, make sure to put like a spoiler tag for other people who might not know the show as well or want to watch it or not know the second story as well. The moment of truth. Will the eyes look good? Okay, we're gonna start with the middle. That's Lenard, why are you confusing me? Okay. Okay, we're just gonna not think too hard. It's just Lenard. Comes up here, a little bit back here. I'm not a big horror movie fan, though I kind of almost want to be, because I know a lot of good film is in horror, and like it just elevates the stakes, I suppose. Well, I don't really know what constitutes horror. People laugh at me when I say that the first season of Stranger Things scared me. Granted, I watched it like, you know, when it came out, and I was a little bit younger then, but it was scary. They did a really good job with that first season. It was just like the mystery of like who done did it. You had to figure it out and you didn't know what was going on. The scariness of the unknown. Into the unknown. But I really don't like grotesque horror. Like I don't like body horror. I don't like stuff that makes me like cringe. It's not scary, it's just gross. Like the later seasons of Stranger Things. The monsters there, they just get disgusting. I'm like, ugh. Like season 3, the monster, I wasn't even scared of it. I was just disgusted.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting.
Let's give him a little black toe. Like he stubbed his toe. Poor Lenard. Yeah, let's do 2, why not? YOLO. Yeah, we're gonna do the other side, but the basic pattern is done. And I'll probably just clean it up off camera so you don't have to watch me paint the same thing twice.
Dog face. Came to say hi.
Dog face.
Oh, that's coming along nicely.
Okay, everyone. Lenard is done. Basically, all that needed finished with Lenard was just cleaning up the pattern, which I didn't really want to refilm like me painting the same thing. So I left it kind of a surprise to see. You ready to see him? Okay. Lenard in 1, 2, 3. Off camera, basically all I did was just clean up the pattern, like I said. And then I actually went over him again with a wash. It was like a greenish wash. So now he just looks a bit more cohesive. Yeah, here he is. I don't know. What do you guys think? At the very least, he has gone through a crazy transformation from the beginning till now. I think the pattern's quite pretty. I love how it snakes around him and looks almost camouflage. But this one does kind of have the problem with Krabatha too, with the fact it just doesn't look like an LPS anymore. I don't really know if that's kind of something I should keep in mind for future projects. I just didn't really know how to incorporate the eyes over properly, but I do love how his body has been resculpted. I love his tail. Now that it's painted, it looks so reptilian. And that is to say, it just looks realistic. It looks like a real piece of reptile flesh in front of me. This one also has so much weight to it, like Krabatha did, in the way it feels like a real creature when you hold it. Like it's got this like top heavy weight. Anyway, I'm gonna give myself a little bit of credit because he looked absolutely atrocious beforehand. So I think anything that has been done is an improvement. But as always, let me know your thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed Lenard. Thanks so much for coming to this transformation video. I wonder what we'll do next. Which animal we'll do? We'll have to find out. Let me know if you guys want me to focus more on doing realistic customs like this, or if you'd prefer me to try a little bit more getting them in an LPS style. My boy Lenard gotta glow up. Wiggle, wiggle. Okay. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, bye, bye. And I'll see you next time. Whoosha. Square up, Lenard. Square up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 10 points.